We as the newly elected convocation are gravely concerned about a culture of banning of property and banning of university cars and buildings. At the same time, we want to encourage peaceful protests among the students. We don't want management to have excuses of not addressing student grievances on the basis of destruction of property. So we've decided to meet with the students in order to commit the student leadership to peaceful and non-violent protests. Today we decided that we will sign a pledge which will be made publicly so that it's clear that as between the convocation and the SRC, everybody understands that although protests are lawful, when they become violent, that takes away from the legitimacy of the protest itself. People focus on the violence and they no longer focus on the underlying grievance. And so we hope to turn a new page with the student leadership today, that the days of destruction of property are over. If students want to protest, they should be protected. If others don't want to be part of the protest, they should too be protected. But at the same time, the culture of unaccountability on the part of management should also come to an end. There is no reason for many of these disputes to escalate to the level of protests. It's because sometimes the information given by management is untrue, sometimes it has not been given promptly, and sometimes it's actually frankly unhelpful. So we want all of the stakeholders to commit themselves that management will play its role, the students will play its role. And we as convocants, we are outsiders. What we really want is that the university should progress, and that if people want to protest, they should do so peacefully.
Well, this is a very good and very positive development, and we're very excited, and more than anything, we're looking forward to implementing this peaceful resolution. The one thing that we are always talking about is the fact that universities are really places where contestation of ideas is supposed to be taking place, and it is okay to disagree, but it is in how we disagree that becomes a problem. So we're really looking forward to a peaceful resolution and seeing much less of violent protests from our students.
The pledge that we have signed today means a lot to students, because it means that some students who have been getting evicted for not being on strike or for not being on protest will be able to be protected. But at the same time, it will also protect students generally when they go on the mass protest. Now, the pledge means that students together with managers are going to work together towards ensuring that whatever students want, they will get. And it will also work with the convocation towards ensuring that whatever students want, they will get. This pledge does not only limit students, because to others it may seem as if the pledge is going to limit students from doing what they want. It is lawful to protest, but we cannot always be damaging everything, because eventually we are taking our university backwards, because if there is a car today and we ban it tomorrow, we complain that there's no car. So